So see what we can do. Let's work on the parts that are visible. Happy Wednesday, everybody. Hope you guys are doing good. I can't wait to finish this guitar. We're going to be working with a chisel. So it's important to have some gloves. A chisel will really mess up your hands. Like, they're so sharp, if they barely touch your skin, they puncture you. Let's see if this is... There we go. So I'm not super concerned about hurting the finish of this guitar. I'll probably end up painting it. As you can tell, most of my guitars are painted anyway. And guys, check this out. We're working in a kitchen. Like, how cool is that? That should be oodles of enough proof that no woman lives here. You feel me? If a lady was here, they'd be like, get that guitar out of the kitchen. So, just so you guys know, if you guys want to have freedoms in life, you know, can't have a woman around. So that's messier than I thought it would be. Let's see here. Surprisingly, this guitar came together way quicker and way better than I thought it was going to. I got this idea from a couple new guitars out there. Ibanez had some really cool ideas, so I just copied them. I hope your guys' day is going good. I hope your guitar projects are going good too. If you guys play, let me know in the comments what kind of guitars you guys have. This is an old 70s acoustic Lotus L50. So Lotus made a bunch of random stuff. When I was a kid, we had a lot of like bass guitars from Lotus. They'd make like, you know, entry level instruments. They're always good. So I mean, I just chuckle whenever I see this brand. It reminds me of playing in like garage bands and with terrible gear, because that's at the time that's all like we could get our hands on. So like in the 90s, like guitars, like a Gibson guitar, like that thing cost like $1,200. There was no Facebook Market, you know. To come across a used one, you would, you know, when they were used at the music stores, they were like $800. So you couldn't really like get like a super good deal like you could today. Like sometimes you could get a Gibson for like $600 off the marketplace. That one's stuck. But yeah, I'll be using this guitar probably as soon as today. I'll be doing some acoustic shows. I would play small coffee clubs, like with like 5 people there, like very small, intimate places, but playing outdoors in nature is the best. Finding places where there aren't people, though, is the trick. Because if you saw my show the other day, people were like walking around. I don't want to play. I don't want to play in front of actual people. That's embarrassing. But the show went great on the internet. There was like a couple people digging it, so just gotta find a place where there's no tourists. How's your guys' day? This is ultra boring. That's why I'm filming it. So you guys have to sit there and, see how boring some of this stuff can be. I was always customizing guitars. So like even when I used to be a club musician, like half the time I would just be painting my bass or ordering a new pickup, driving the band crazy. I remember one time I customized my bass so much I put it all back together and like the pickups wouldn't even work, so I had to get a whole new bass guitar for that show. I had a brand new BC Rich Heritage bass guitar, and my Guitar Hero watched me butcher and destroy. I mean, that was like an $800 bass guitar. I destroyed that in less than 2 weeks. And he just looked at me like, you wacko. You know, when you could freak out another fellow musician, you've done your job. That's how I look at it. So, like I said, I'm probably going to paint this anyway, but it's not really damaging the guitar at all. Is that a crack over here? We're going to have to cut that part. Yeah, I'm really excited with how it turned out. Because it's actually, no matter how it looked, it's really stabilized and now it's thinner. Just trying to get like a position on this stupid glue foam. I tried to wipe most of this off in the previous video, but as you can see, should have did a little bit more so I don't have to do this. Trying to think of other humorous guitar stories. Nothing comes to mind. I played the majority of my concerts in a town called Monterey, and that place was super good for musician. It's a very touristy place, so you always have a new crowd. It's very fancy. People party. So yeah. they had a pizza place that would stay open till like 3. So if you were a performer, you had a chance to get some good pizza. And at the end, because this place no longer is open, but they used to play Seinfeld, and it was kind of like a New York themed pizzeria. It was on the corner, so like it was half indoors, half outdoors. So it's like it took the corner of the street, very reminiscent of like a New York corner, except without all the chaos of a New York neighborhood. Right in our little Monterey area. So it was a cool little spot you could go to right after you played the show. The Mucky Duck, Carbones, the Bluefin, Jack's, Sly McFlies, the Anchor, OCO, Monterey Live, the Wharf Theater, the Monterey Theater. Every inch of Monterey Boulevard is a club. Did I say Planet 51? Some weird ass Hypnotic. God damn, Monterey has a lot of clubs now I think about it. Well, obviously. Oh, boring. Hope your guys' Wednesday's more exciting than mine. But yeah, no. I played enough shows in my day. It was fun, you know. I don't like going to clubs anymore. They scare me. It's too much partying. People get out of control at clubs and stuff. So. That's where you guys want to go, huh? To the club. Fuck the club. But I get it. You guys are young. Like, I don't, you know. Go party at the club. I did. That's fun. Just, I don't know, man. After 11:30, basically people turn into werewolves, so it's like pick your poison, man. Cool. Looking good. Oh my gosh, you poor souls. You guys are watching this boring boring part of the guitar thing? Ooh. Clean this. It's pretty much almost done. Let's see here. I'm sorry, I already ran out of stories. But I did tell some stories earlier, so I'm not ignoring you guys. I'm just, working. It's kind of dusty. But yeah, I'm very excited with how it turned out. This is the boring part, getting all this junk off of the guitar. But yeah, very excited with how it turned out. Can't wait to play it, I don't want to have to do this all day. This is definitely the bogus, boring part. I wanted to use the chisel, but this seems to be the most efficient way. They used enough lacquer on this guitar to where it's kind of hard to get into the finish, but I myself bought some lacquer, so anything I want to touch up I could just lacquer. And you want to use a lacquer finish because that's just going to be another hardener. When lacquer dries, it's super hard. They use it for engine, kind of like an engine enamel, like a lacquer, not a polyurethane, those are soft. Lacquer and acrylic. Acrylic's pretty hard, but maybe lacquer is harder because lacquer is for engine, or maybe I'm thinking of enamel. But yeah. When you work on wood and you paint, when you do like an art project, you're using like acrylics, like soft stuff, but when you're working with like an instrument, you want stuff that finishes, very durable. Especially if like you're gonna take your instrument on the road, like lacquer the bejesus out of it, Instruments have to settle. Oh, dude, if you have a little wimpy like Fender Stratocaster, that thing's gonna change every city you go to. Like this thing's reinforced. This thing's super solid. Nothing's gonna really mess with this guitar's natural like intonation. But like a Fender that's very like sensitive, like good luck. See, it's getting prettier as we go. cool. So, I'm pretty happy with how much junk we just got off the guitar. I think that's really all I need to do. So, probably do like some kind of toy hunt pretty soon. I'll do some silly videos. We got a movie coming out. We have a movie coming out. More music coming out. More guitar projects for sure. Thanks again. We're gonna hit 5,000 or 5 million views in just like I think tomorrow. We hit 5 million views. So that's pretty cool. Thanks again for like subscribing and just hanging out. We do a lot of art around here, which is cool. Art rocks, you know. Like I always say, this is your guys' channel. Just in the community area, feel free to shoot a request of anything, you know. Sorry, there we go. Just finishing off this last. I just got inspired a little bit to kind of clean it up just a little bit more before I log off. Again, sorry if I've been quiet, but like I did tell a couple stories, so you could watch the replay for those stories, you know. All right. This baby's ready to almost go. Probably have a show with this guitar pretty soon. Alrighty, I'm taking a break from this thing. Now I'm just gonna go watch some paint dry for some excitement.